How do you tell what
Right.
time it is on the server?
Backslash time. Oh, that just shows like if you do time, it'll be like 20. So
Hmm.
I'm
It's
ass-
like midnight right now.
yeah, I'm sure it goes by military time. So it's probably 10 o'clock. That would be my guess. I'm assuming it goes to.
It's like zero right now.
Kill 5. Okay. Reward 2 silver, 50 copper. Alright. So that quest is done. Alright. You go turn this in to get that 12 slot bag. Logging these quests will be huge help for Wiki. Yeah, so I don't know what you heard when I was talking before, but I've been doing all the quests that I've come across and documenting what y'all need. I'm also doing crafting, so like take cooking for instance. When you pick up cooking, these are your cooking and your brewing quests, and then this is the total to do all the quests. So you can just farm all this stuff up and then go get your cooking and then do all the quests at once. And then I'm doing stuff to cook what it gives. And then I've been working on, and the buddy in the Discord's been helping me. Here's leather working. This is one of the sets. This is all the items it requires to make this, and this is what it gives you. Of course, I still have to do color coding and do stuff, but this is just my. Like, this was the very first iteration of how I was going to do crafting, but then I changed it to this format. I just keep changing formats. I'm a perfectionist, and it bugs me when it's not a nice, clean format for people to read. So I'll work on colors and what I think goes well, off stream and stuff. But so that's crafting. Here's like the beginning gathering for your quest. It's a 4 quest thing, and the last one, of course, gives you these items. But it tells you what you'll need right away. So if you're out farming, you can just farm everything, and then go turn them all in if you want. I will show locations. So like mining, right? This one is typically. No, this is my POB right now. I'm a big Path of Exile player. So if you play Path of Exile, I could share my POB, but I really don't want to like leak this out yet. I want a good way of, how do I say this? I want to get credit for the work I'm doing, I guess, because I know a lot of people, it's just I'm putting a lot of time and work into it. But once I get most of this done, then here's like your items to save, and I'll have a count list of, let's just say there's a total of 5 quests, let's just say, that use blackberries. you know, and it's 130 total. You know, here it'll say, you know, save 130 blackberries. So people don't just vendor shit, right? Or like you can scroll down to a profession, right? And then here, you know, it shows you, you know, that you need leather, burlap thread, you know, what kind of, you know, dust needed. Again, all color coded later on. But I don't know if I'm going to keep it in a POB, because that will require people to then download POB that is used for Path of Exile, or if I'm going to share it on a website or a document. I just don't know how I want to communicate it out to the community yet. It just sucks, you know, being a small streamer, you know, I get like 1-2 people come in here and there, but the people that have come in and helped have been, you know, a great help. So if, let me pull up my character again. So I'm very neat and organized on how I do stuff. So these are the schematics that I've been farming. There have been a couple that people have helped out with. So I'm just missing one helm, this heavy scale one, and I can't seem to get it. And then here's the chain stuff. I'll start doing the chain after I want to finish all this first, and then work on the chain. This is all like my duplicate stuff. I hand this out to people if they want it for free. I don't care. You know, it does nothing to me. I don't care. If this was like live servers, I would consider maybe, you know, selling them for a small price just to help me out a little bit. But with it getting wiped and shit, hand it out, let people have fun, let people enjoy the game, right? So, it's just a lot when you're doing it by yourself. You know, I don't have this big, massive community, you know, having hundreds of people come in and feed me shit. Yeah. I do have a guide on where to go on certain things to kill and farm to sell for coin quick that you can buy these right away. You know, I bought all like the crude stuff within a matter of, I don't know, 30 minutes. So there's certain things that I don't stream yet, and there's certain things I don't show on this document that I show like on stream. Eventually I will. I just don't want it to get. I've reported stuff, you know, to the devs. I've sent stuff to the devs on, you know, what I think needs to be improved and everything, but, you know, I highly doubt Joppa, you know, goes, hey, look at it's Bashner, I'm going to listen to him, right? So, it's okay, though. I'll just keep plugging away and hopefully I catch a break one day. I doubt it, but wishful thinking. So, yeah, I pretty much have my my macros down here. Like, this is my leather one, shouting to the server to, well, if you're on my server, you would see it. Like, this one is trying to buy this. Like, I literally don't care if I have to farm 2 gold to get it. Like, it's pointless. So what's your current plan? Which server? If you do ! server, it will tell you what server I'm on. It's Veil something or another. But this one right here is letting everybody on the server know that I have all the leather schematics, and I have no problem crafting them for free, as long as they provide, you know, the materials, and then they ask me what I need, and then I can just go to my, you know, handy dandy, I could just come here and, let's just say somebody's like, oh, I really want to get the, where is it? I really want to get the bracers of this, right? I can just copy this, and then I send it to them in text, and it will tell them that the bracers are 8 armor with 1 agility, and these are the materials needed for me to make it. If I was a perfectionist, which I am, most likely what I'll do is... That's the server I'm on. Yes. So what I'm probably going to do is I'll probably just make my macro list like this is as far as it goes. And what I'll do is these bottom ones, I'll probably put I'll have each individual item. So I'll invite them to group, and then they'll just be in party chat, and I can just click it, and it will let them go into it. For, like, just one of these, you're saying? Well, like, this one's just saying in auction, right? So this first line is whatever you want to go into OOC, auction, party, guild, wherever you want to put it, right? / whatever. And then you just write your message out. And then what you do is you just, when it's done, you can't see it because my picture's in the way right here. I don't have any, no. I haven't gotten to that point, but like I have my stuck one, I have my invite to guild, my camp, asking for buffs, like group invites, just to sit. This is like my stream to let people on the server know I'm streaming if they want to come in and chat. So... Yeah, so I'm not in party right now, but this is for when I'm on my healer. It will say sit, need to rest. So, like, I'll sit normally if I'm, I don't need much mana, but if I'm like, then I press this one to say, hey guys, stop. Like, I need to rest. Like, stop pulling. And then this is my point pull macro. So this one's set up to point. So my guy will point, right? He'll point at you, and then it will say it's pulling. It'll say whatever I have selected, get ready. So this %T is going to specify what target I'm going to pull. So if I have a skeleton, let's just say my guy will point, because you don't have to do this point. I just like having like the animation and stuff. So my guy will point, and then it will say pulling skeleton. I haven't done the R, and then I'll say get ready. So but yeah, so like a lot of my time really goes into documenting all this stuff, because I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff, and if I can help out anybody that comes into my stream, or help out anybody in my guild or my server, and able to get stuff quick and fast to them, a lot of people probably don't know what stats are on which items yet, so it'll probably be out there well before my stuff ever gets published. You'll have your bigger streamers or your people that make YouTube videos or whatever, get the stuff out. But, I enjoy doing it. Well, I mean, if it's from EverQuest, I wouldn't be surprised if it works in here. They really want to, be the successor to EverQuest. So the game has potential. It has a lot of work. I think they're making a big mistake not fixing the quality of life stuff. I know that they want to push out the races and the classes, and I get, that's an important thing. But to sit here, right? Hold on. Yeah, right. But like to sit here and manually have to drag stuff in, right? So like right here's my ore, right? Here's the chunk of ore, right? Here's 9 more. If I click it, it puts the 9 here. It doesn't put it in here. Yeah. It just the quality of life stuff actually matters to a lot of players. I've had a lot of people leave because maybe somebody doesn't have 4 hours to play and they have to spend 20 minutes organizing their bags. Like, who really wants to do that? Pretty much nobody. But it takes forever to organize, right? If people like to play multiple characters, you have no way of... And this is why I bought a second account. Like, my other account is this one right here. So this is my main account. Let me switch over. And then this is my other account. But you can see all this shit just piling up. None of it's really stacked because I just dump shit in, and then I'll start trading back and forth and stacking stuff on, which character needs like the ore, or which one needs, the lumber and all that other stuff. Or the bloods. Like, I want to say vision, right? Like, I have a say in this game, but, what would be, and I will say this till I'm blue in the face. How did you buy anything without selling all this junk? Well, this isn't all junk. This is all for crafting. And that's where people probably make mistakes. Like I said, there's stuff you can farm to make coin that isn't for crafting. See, like, let's just say, like, these bloods, right? These bloods are great for when it comes to cooking. They should never be thrown away. Find a cook to make you food with this, and you get really nice food. But what they really need to do is make a house. They could do so much stuff with housing. I've never understood this with games, right? You could, again, when I say, item shop, I'm not talking buy items that, give you everything, right? I'm still good on starter food. Yeah, but you could get like, this is plus 10 to mana, plus 10 to health, right? This is 100 to block rating, 9 to parry. I mean, I have more, but, there's tons of stuff. But when I say an item shop or an item mall, I'm not talking pay to win. I'm not talking anything close to, you can go out and buy a 50 slot bag. Like, none of that shit. But, yeah, you should. Cooking's really nice, especially if you have a level 1 character. You can make really nice food right away, just with no investment. But they should make an instant housing, so everybody gets their own house. You have the house the same size, right? If you want to be able to have, tiers of housing and buy them, fine. You could do that. Not with real money, but like in-game money. If you want to upgrade your house from, a peasant home to a, middle class to, rich, right? The thing is, then in your item shop, you could sell different cosmetics on how your house looks. Now, you have a peasant home, they make 4 or 5 different peasant home looks that you can buy in the item shop to help support, the game. Right? Then you have your carpenters, right? Your carpenters then can make treasure chests that go in your house, and only those treasure chests are account bound. So they get only placed in your house, and any character can do it because any character goes to your house. So it's a account wide banking system that's in your house. But then you have your own personal banker on your character. This then would allow carpenters to have another thing to make and sell in the community. So, carpenters will always be, when a game's out for a long time, carpenters really don't have much to do because everybody has enough bank slots. But maybe somebody always wants an extra treasure chest to share their account. But you could do a 3-tier housing system, no fucking rent at all. Do not have me fucking pay rent on my house. I absolutely hate it. I think they should remove. Oh, I don't have this taken away yet. Hold on. Why is this showing up? This should not show up. Oh, I have to uncheck it. My bad. There we go. I did the wrong thing. Anyways, they should take this away. I hate that we have to keep eating food to get this up. Right? This doesn't make the game any better. This does not do anything but is an annoyance. Right? In my real life, I have to feed and cook and make sure my kids are drinking and eating. I don't want my fantasy character that I have to fucking maintain that shit. This is absolutely dumb. I understand that they're trying to do the EverQuest, but just keep the traditional, grindy kind of stuff, right? You already made it very nice that we don't have to do a full corpse run, right? Nobody liked doing a full corpse run. You lose everything in your bags, which sucks, but you at least have what's on your person to go back and get your body. You're not looking for somebody to get summoned. You don't have a full set of gear in your bag ready to go when this happens. So you already changed this. This is a big difference. No, you lose everything. You lose everything. And you lose all the money on you as well. Which is fine. But they didn't stay traditional to EverQuest, and you don't lose your whole body, right? So there's some push and pull, and I just feel this making sure needs to be done is something very dumb for the devs to think is necessary in a game like this. Yes. Yep, you can still do location for your body, yep. So back to the housing, right? So let's just all hypothetical. They have three stages of housing, right? You got your peasant, you got your middle class, and you got your your rich, right? It does require you to buy it, not with real money, in-game money, no rent, because that's just stupid as fuck. Stop having rent. Don't do that. Open up an item shop. Depending on if you're, in a peasant, in a middle class, or in a rich house, they could sell different cosmetics to make your house look a certain way, right? It brings in money. It is not anything that's mandatory. You can still have the generic housing, right? So I just think that would be a great way for them to make money. Cosmetics, if done right, can make the game a lot of money. I don't think they should ever put in, a flaming sword to buy, not like a cosmetic sword to make your sword look cool. That shit should never go in a game like this, because you want to be able to show off your weapon, and they should put the time and the creativity into those items that are hard to get. But housing, that kind of stuff should all be, a cosmetic that you could sell. The other thing is, this is my guild bank. Hold on, let me go back to my other account. Right? So I'm just going to use the warrior class because it's the class I'm on right now. Right, warriors can throw down banners, right? How cool would it be in a cosmetic shop that you're able to transmog your banners, right? Make a cool fucking looking banner. You're able to, like, if you play PoE, you can link skill gems to do different effects, right? You just have your skills be able to link, right? So, like, let's just say I have Storm, right? It zooms you in, right? Have 3 different cosmetics that put like a little fiery trail after you zooming, or frost, or just some cool effect. It does nothing, but it's just a cool effect, right? Or when you shout or something, like in I forget what game it is, but when you shout, you just see your person like get bigger and shout, and then it goes back to normal.